What's up, everybody? Shoutingzombie here, and I thought I'd do something different for a change. I'm going to be doing a 30 questions video that I found for some random questions online. I was inspired from a certain other video from YouTube I watched. Thought I'd give it a shot, and plus, at least it's something to upload because I'm going to be on break for roughly 2 months. Because when I do trophy hunting every year, the goal is to reach 12 games to complete. And they have to be respectable ones, not grubby ones, which I've seen. I mean, you've seen me upload. Those are just bonuses. But I reached the 12, so I get a little bit of a break in between. So here we go. I thought I'd do something for fun in between to make sure that you get some content. And if you like it, let me know in the comments. Because with my certain subscriber percentage at the moment, I can't do polls on YouTube. That's just how it works. So this is more for something to upload in between my break and to reach out to you guys. And if you like it, definitely just let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay. Sorry, I need a drink. Okay. Question number 1. What game are you currently playing? That would currently be Gigabash. If you like your fighting games like I do, with some kaiju love for the Godzilla franchise, I would definitely recommend it. I'm playing the Steam version when I'm on my break, and unfortunately, it doesn't have online play, which the developers told me not till December 9th. But I definitely would recommend it. It's a lot of fun to play if you love kaiju fighting games like Destroy Monsters Melee. On my shelf somewhere there, I have that game too. Just, I love those type of games, so I had to play it. Okay, what was the last show you watched for question number 2? I watch a very minimal amount of shows when I'm focusing on the trophy backlog. Oh man, I hope I'm not getting sick. But I definitely have to say my most recent one was Chainsaw Man. I am a weeb, so of course I had to give it a check out when people were overhyping it for months. Did it live up to hype? That's up for you to say, but for what I think for a title for Chainsaw Man, definitely lives up to that. Question number 3. Which game do you hope to platinum next year? Hope to platinum, I would definitely have to say Persona 5. I have the original game on PS4, followed by Royale, and now the Persona 5 port for PS5. So I owe it to myself since liking the series since 3. And people always saying I'm missing out on such a great game. I definitely should complete it. Question number 4. Why did you start your YouTube channel? Pretty much because when we started the pandemic, we had nothing to do. And I found out that I had a good enough internet connection to upload PS4 streams. So I tried the Resident Evil 3 demo for the remake, and it worked surprisingly well. Then I uploaded more full gameplay clips, like Resident Evil 4 playthroughs, then Ghostbusters, which is still my highest viewed video, so I guess thank you, Ghostbuster fans, for pushing that. But let's see. Definitely, I started the channel for trophy hunting to see if people wanted that kind of content. And it looks like you do. So I'm happy I took that chance while we were having that trouble, which unfortunately still hasn't stopped for the pandemic. But I'm happy that I found an audience since the start of that time. And now it gives me something to look forward to on my uneven scheduling. Question number 5. Is there any advice you wish you could have told yourself years back? Oh boy, we're all full of regrets, I'm pretty sure. So I would have to say, it's going to sound selfish, put yourself between others at times. People always told me I've been a people pleaser for my whole life. And unfortunately, not everyone respects those kind of boundaries, so I got taken advantage of quite a ton. And when I thought about myself for a change, it was all for the best, and now I'm feeling a lot better with myself. So definitely, I'd say for advice, put yourself at a reasonable kind of pace for that. Sorry, just think about that. Just kind of grind my gears a little bit from memories. But yeah, definitely put yourself first in the right kind of moment. Not all the time, but just think about yourself for a change. Question number 6. Favorite horror film? I mean, if you see my shelf, I love horror films, so this is a no-brainer, but definitely gotta be Jaws. It was first horror film I was really shown as a kid, because Catholic family, pretty strict regulations, and when I saw it, I loved the whole approach to the movie. The less you see the shark, and when you did, that shark looked incredible. I know people will argue saying the shark looks fake, but no, I definitely like that kind of look for the shark they did. I miss practical effects and what got me in the horror genre and appreciation of sharks. So that's ironic, but yeah, so Jaws definitely gets my thumbs up for horror. Question number 7. Have you met someone famous? I have met a good chunk of people that are famous through conventions. But for this question, let's go for favorite person you met. And that would definitely have to be John Carpenter. There we go. The angle I can see the autograph for. But this autograph was for Cigarette Burns. I also met Norman Reedus at the same convention. Got them both to sign it. John Carpenter, one of my favorite horror directors. So, huge bonus getting him to sign that, plus all his other classic films. I mean, I'm even wearing one of my favorites from him to begin with. But yeah, I definitely have to say John Carpenter. Ooh, I need another drink again. Sorry about that, guys. Question number 8. Who would you like to meet one day? Well, there's a bunch of people I'd love to meet one day. Since all the stuff I like, there's a lot of people you would. But I'm going to limit it down to YouTubers. And it's technically going to be a tie. So let's go over them. Oh, sorry. Say that twice. Let's go over the choices. The Completionist. As you can see, this item I got from his Patreon. Be definitely nice to meet him one day, because he's gone over a bunch of games, and I respect that. Being a trophy hunter myself, seeing all the effort he goes through to complete games. He's got some slack for what people accuse of cheating, but no. I can see in his videos, he puts all his effort into it. So cut the guy some slack, guys. Like, as a completionist, he lives up to the name, and I would love to meet him one day at a convention if I'm lucky. So that's that. And then I said it was a tie. This is kind of cheating, but definitely all 3 members of Trash Taste. Fortunately, I haven't met any of them yet. because I missed out on their tour they did recently because I thought if you were in a VIP, you couldn't get in to meet them. And by the time I realized that that wasn't the case, their tickets sold out. So thankfully, at least I got some autographs from Connor and Joey through Streamly, but Garnt not at the moment. So keep your fingers crossed. There was the JoJo print I got from Connor signing on Streamly, and customized in the back too. And then Joey's for sure. But yeah, I'd say definitely meeting Trash Taste would be great for how much I love watching their shows in between. Like, let's say if I'm even playing Dead by Daylight, I'll put on their podcast or something. Just, I'm a weeb, and I love to see debates when they talk over their topics. So yeah, Trash Taste and Completionist, I'd love to meet one day for sure. Question number 9. If you could live anywhere, where would you be? I mean, mentioning Trash Taste, of course, this is pretty obvious. I'm a weeb, so Japan would be great. I went there in November of 2019 before the pandemic hit for a week and a half. I loved it. I even connected Hiroshima with the trip for my Godzilla appreciation. And oh boy, like it just gave you a different kind of appreciation of Japan culture. Super nice people when I went there, and I loved every minute of it. I wish I was there. Only downside would be if I did the work culture. So, but yeah, I definitely have to say Japan if I could live somewhere. I mean, you can call me basic all you want. Ramen and anime would be my dream life right there in one. So yeah, shout out Japan. That's where I'd love to be. Question number 10. What is your most PS5... Oh, sorry, messed up a question. What is your most proud PS5 platinum you have currently? I haven't platinumed too many PlayStation 5 games, but the one that I'm most proud of at the moment currently having, Demon Souls for PS5. Shout out to Platinum Achievements for making this card. Yeah, I was like a really terrible Souls player, so I never really gave them that much of a chance. And when I was challenged to do one of my good friends, Machine Fin, had say, "Hey, you can play the game 2-player. Why don't we give it a shot?" And we finished it, and now I can say I'm part of the Souls fans that have 100%ed Demon Souls. So yeah, definitely that is my most proud PS5 Platinum at the moment. We'll see if that ever changes, but for now, Demon Souls. Question number 11. What is your favorite food? If you judge by my size, I like my junk food, so I'm going to have to go pizza. It's cheap, depending on where you choose, but it gets through me through my sessions for my gamer food. I've paid for it, but I wouldn't trade it. It's always been my favorite food. Question number 11. What channel ideas would you like to do in the future? I would definitely have to say maybe like make another channel where I could collab with someone who does flash animations and maybe do like a voiceover, because I was told as a kid that I was good at impersonation voices. So unfortunately, I haven't really had much chances to, because, a gaming channel, that's always been its focus. So if I did another channel where I met with someone who could do this stuff, definitely do that. Maybe some like spooky stories with horror vibes. That's just an idea I'd love to do in the future, because horror is a huge part of my content. I mean, I don't upload horror games because completing those are a nightmare. But yeah, I definitely have to say something involving voiceover down the road would be a lot of fun to do. But for now, gaming channel as it is. Question number 13. Name a fictional character you have a crush on. Alrighty. Now, this is going to be a heavy topic because I know everyone has their favorite waifu. I might sound as vanilla as they come, but I definitely have to say Hinata from Naruto. I always loved her design plus the coats on top. Like, just, I don't know why, just something in my heart maybe. But yeah, I've always been a sucker for her as a character in the series. Not despite what people would say here, but yeah, for sure. And it was we've seen for me playing Shouting games. Naruto is a huge part of my weeb years, so not surprising. She's one of the first ones I admit to, so props to you, Shonen Jump, for doing that. Well, introducing her in the series. Definitely grabbed my attention. Question number 14. Where did your channel name come from? It actually came from an Xbox generated username search. When I was playing Left 4 Dead, it was definitely a huge influence on me during the zombie craze. And when I typed in some suggestions, Shoutingzombie came up. Unfortunately, by the time I moved out to, I won't say where at the time, we had no internet, so I couldn't keep that name registered. And I lost that one on Xbox. But by the time I moved over to PSN, I was able to trademark the name, and I've been using it when I've been earning trophies since. Although when you see in the link, it says my original YouTube username, Hinata Fanboy, which is funny. So thankfully I was able to rebrand that, but yeah. So Shoutingzombie came from a name generator on Xbox, and it's stuck with me ever since. Question number 15. Are you a cat or a dog person? That's tough. I like to like dogs, but my allergens, I always get too itchy around them. I get very irritable, so I can't say dogs. But if I have to choose, it's got to be cats. I've had cats for as long as I can remember, and I'm surprised that my cat isn't even coming downstairs right now because whenever there's attention, he likes to come downstairs. So, thanks, Burnsy, for not interrupting my video for a change. Question number 16. What is your favorite holiday or least favorite? You know what? I'll give you 2 for 1. My favorite holiday has got to be Halloween. Horror nut. Of course, it's going to be Halloween, so I'm going to sound biased as they come. It's most simple. Plus, I do 31 days of Spooktober, where I binge 31 days of horror movies. I just finished this year's. And even like, by the time I upload this, I'm going to be seeing Terrifier 2 in theaters, thankfully, because someone got the rights to bring it to Canada. So I get to see my first Terrifier film in theaters. So props to that. And as the bonus, my least favorite, gotta be Thanksgiving. I do not like all the pressure it does on family members and preparations for food, you name it. Just it's caused so much stress on them, and seeing all it does to people. No, I would definitely say least favorite is Thanksgiving. So, I mean, people might get mad at me for saying that, but hey, this is a Q&A. I'm just being honest. Question number 17. Why are you recording this video? It's a mixture of 2 things. 1 was to say that I was going on break, and 2, it was to reach out to the audience to see if they would like content like this about me speaking openly about progress of my channel. So we'll see how you all like it. Question number 18. Did you start this channel for the money? No. that was never the intent to start for money. It was just to upload my progress and to see if there's a fan base for trophy hunting. And thankfully, I've been seeing there is an audience, so that's a plus. But if we're going to be honest, if I got to that kind of phase where I had enough grasp and someone offered me product placement, I mean, I probably would take it knowing me for how income wise I am. But for now, no. Channel was never meant to be made for money, so it's just uploading to reach for you guys for now. Question number 19. Why should people follow your channel? If you like completing games to 100% completion, then I would definitely recommend you follow my channel for that, because that is the main goal, is a love of completing games. So if you want to see me uploading game content for when I complete them, then this is the channel to subscribe to. Whoops, I didn't realize that. First time I did a shout out for saying subscribing. But yeah, so that's the only way, way I'd say following the channel was this question. Question number 20. Any projects YouTube has removed from your channel? Surprisingly, they have only removed one. I'm just looking on my shelf for the game. Sorry, guys. That is the downside when you have so many games as I do. And that would be Resident Evil 5. I uploaded a full playthrough of just speedrunning the game. And by the time, spoiler alert, when I got to the Wesker boss battle, the YouTube algorithm detected music from the game and they copyrighted it. So that was 10 hours of playing just shot down the drain. So I guess I gotta stay away from Resident Evil 5 as much as I'd love to upload more games for it. So there's that. That was my first copyright claim and hopefully the last, but we'll see, because I'm just uploading through the share button function on these consoles. So I guess we'll see how this channel does from there. But yeah, that was the first and only one that was removed from YouTube. Question number 21. Would you like to be famous one day? No, actually. Maybe some recognition through a YouTube kind of algorithm for completionists, but no. Being famous would be kind of scary from what I've seen for these horror stories where people are stalked. So, no, just a reasonable amount of subscribers is enough to me. So, no, I wouldn't say famous, no. Question number 22. Are you used to speaking in front of camera? You can see by me reading off my notepad for Princess Mononoke that I am not used to speaking in front of camera. I've always been more of the smaller crowd of friends, and that says something for me. So I guess there's certain comfort zones that I've been in, and talking in front of my phone camera for the budget I have, I'm definitely not used to it. Maybe down the road, but for now, you can definitely see nowhere near being used to talking in front of camera. Question number 23. Is there any reason why you don't upload your content regularly? That is entirely a work-related thing. My job is part-time, and it has a very unreasonable schedule to plan around. And it's designed where I just have to take shifts when I can. So it stalls my uploading content regularly. So that's the main reason why you don't see me as much, even though now I'm going to be on my break for a bit. But yeah, it's definitely a work-related thing why I don't upload content as much. And I need another round for a drink, guys. And no, this is not alcohol. It's just a protein drink. Okay. Question number 24. What do you like to do for fun in between making content for your channel? I've mentioned it already a good chunk in this video. I like to watch horror movies, catch up on my anime, and I watch movies a lot, so whatever is pretty mainstream, I'll go see it. The odd time if I catch an eye for the kind of cult stuff, I'll go there too. But yeah, it's basically just catching up on what's popular in nerd media in between when I'm doing my trophy hunting. Question number 25. What's your gaming console of choice to play? PlayStation has always been my go-to. I'm a multi-platformer gamer though, so that's a hard question to even answer, but yeah, PlayStation for sure are the two. Second one being PC, because I was getting kind of annoyed when I couldn't get a PS5, so it rubbed off on me in between. But yeah, I'm going back in between the two, so. But I definitely have to say trophy hunting has always been a key component for this channel, so PlayStation is my gaming console of choice. Question number 26. What is your favorite video game series? Well, as we mentioned with one of the videos earlier, sorry, my inconsistent sleep schedule pretty much leaves my brain blank at times. It's definitely got to be the Resident Evil franchise. I mean, if you look at Resident Evil 4 alone, I've beaten that game 50 times on multiple platforms, just 100%ing it. And Resident Evil even got me in a relationship, so, I mean, no longer, but it did get me in one, so Resident Evil is a huge part of my gaming DNA, and I'll stick by it. And you bet I'm going to be platining the Resident Evil 4 remake next year, like I did for the 2 and 3's remake. I love the Resident Evil series, and I always will. Question number 27. Which game recently did you want to 100%? Only to realize its achievements / trophy list are unattainable. I would have said Gigabash, but they did say they're going to update that, so that was going to be what I picked for this list, but now that they got back to it, I'm kind of drawing a blank for that question, because a lot of times I choose the games to work on are unattainable. Actually, no, I just remembered. Left 4 Dead, number 2. Because there are certain achievements that you cannot even get for it now. So, yeah, that's one. Sorry, I'm just zoning out there again. Yeah, that is the second one that I thought where I couldn't get it. So, Left 4 Dead 2, you get this question, unfortunately, because you won't let me complete it. But I did complete the original, so I have that 100% done. But Left 4 Dead 2, I guess you'll remain uncompleted. Question number 28. Are you a morning or a night person? Oh, night owl, hands down. Like, I enjoy a night because I get most of the stuff done and some time to myself. So, yeah, night just feels so much better for me. I've never been a morning person, even in school. Like, I was dead for those morning times. Question number 29. What's a guilty pleasure for you? That would definitely be romance anime. I know a lot of people won't admit that, but I like catching up on that. Like even recently, my best friend, she recommended My Love Story, which I finished. And when you think the guy looking, I'm like, this does not look like I'm going to enjoy this at all. But I did. So, romance anime. Kaguya-sama, My Dress Up Darling, Fruits Basket. That's another fave of mine. But yeah, definitely guilty pleasure is watching romance anime. So, you can roast me all you want for that, but at least I admitted it. And the final question, number 30. What would you say to your fans watching this video right now? I would say, bottom of my heart, gaming heart, thank you for sticking by my content for so long. It definitely gives me meaning in my life where things aren't going exactly as planned. So seeing you people reach out to me for completing games, it means a lot to me. So cannot thank you enough, and hopefully more years to come for games, depending on my health. I mean, not the greatest, but yeah, so thank you all for sticking by with me for so long, and hopefully I'll upload some stuff in between, but for right now, I need my much needed break. So, alrighty, everyone. Talk to you all soon. Leave your comments down below, and maybe even suggestion games for me to complete for next year. Bye.